Shayna Taylor here today at Heavenly Stitches with the next What's New in the Pew. Typically, our What's New in the Pew features the latest fabric that the Fabric Fairy has dropped off here at our shop. This week though, with the fact that Memorial Day and the 4th of July are coming up, I have decided that we are going to feature some of our Americana or our red, white, and blue fabrics. Because of this, some of these lines don't actually come from the same company or go together technically, but they're all red, white, and blue, so they all play very nicely together. This is good because if you are going to host or go to a holiday party, either with Memorial Day or the 4th of July, you can make some fun projects that can become hostess gifts or decorations at your own home. So to start off, I'm going to show something that you don't normally see or hear about a lot. So there is this 100% cotton toweling. It is just a printed piece of fabric that already has both edges pre-hemmed, and it does have a wrong side and a right side, but this could be fun if you decided to do some sort of gathered bunting across maybe the edge of a table, or if you've got a nice railing out at your house, you could use this as exterior decoration, or you could just hem the one side and boom, you've got a really quick, really easy table runner. Or you could use it as toweling, hem the edges, and have a couple of holiday themed towels. So that is our first one. Our next fabric here, it has a kind of a camo background. It says hero and, well actually it says love my and hero. And it's a little directional, but not too much. It's got kind of a vertical and horizontal runnings with the words, but you can turn it any which direction and it still looks good. So that's the first one. To go with that, and that's by Quilting Treasures. To go with that, we have actually a blank fabric, blank textiles. It has boot prints and dog tags, and it says home of the free because of the brave in the small print on there. That would make all sorts of fun things, especially if you've got a family member who is in the military. We do appreciate all of them. My brother, in fact, was a Marine. Maybe that was a Marine. Anyhow, whoops. So next we have a stripes. Stripes. Yes, stripes are after these stars. So these stars are have a nice marbled background, and they are a solid tan color, and it looks like they've got little stitching all around the edges of the stars, little hand stitching. To go with that, we have the stripe that I previously mentioned. It has kind of a marbled red with more of a solid colored tan and that little hand stitching on there. After that, we have flags. This is a Stonehenge. So if you're familiar with the Stonehenge line, this is done in that same real marbly theme. It's obviously flags, American flag. This would go great as a feature fabric in a table runner. You could do, we have little wine shades. I don't know if you've heard of those. They look like this. This is obviously a Christmas one, but it is a little piece of interfacing that goes on a wine glass with a candle. Really easy hostess gift. If you want, you can provide please use an LED candle, no flames, because otherwise it might get a little more exciting than what you would hope for. So but that would look really good with our flags here. We have another all over word print. This one has all sorts of America themed things. It says America 1776. We've got Old Glory, Proud to be an American, Stars and Stripes, Independence Day. So this would be really good for the 4th of July. So you've got plenty of time to turn this into something beautiful. If you need a border fabric or a quick stripe, obviously we've got stars and stripes all in one fabric with our little creamy colored stripes. This is another Northcott in the Stonehenge family. So this would blend very well with our previous flags and words here. Continuing our Stonehenge theme, this is very similar to our previous blank fabric that had the stripes, only this has got more of the marbling Stonehenge theme in here, and there is no black delineation line with the little fake hand stitching. It's all just the two colors with the stripes here. And then we have our creamy stars on the blue background in that same Stonehenge theme. That also goes with our panel here. That is a Northcott panel. It says America since 1776 with our wonderful bald eagle. Fun fact, I actually saw a bald eagle in the wild recently on the way through Ohio. It was kind of fun. They're definitely making a comeback. Anyhow, so another fun hostess gift. This is the foldy something wreath. I will make sure to check that and it'll show up here on your screen. So this is the wreath. It uses this Bosal foam stuffing and is another very quick, easy. You could use it for a candle or a flower vase. Set in here, you can hang it as a wreath on your wall. Great decoration. You know, you just hook a ribbon on it and you can hang it on your front door. All sorts of ways you can do that. If you want to do a quilt, we've got our 2.5-inch strips. These are titled Yankee Doodle. They are a Wilmington print. 40 karat gems is their variety. And there are 40 2.5-inch strips in one of these packs. They're all in the Wilmington Basics type fabrics with all the red, white, and blue themes. If you are looking for something to do with a panel and turn it into a nice couch quilt or something like that, we have by the Quilting Cupboards, the QC Designs. This is Panelicious. We had one of our employees make a beautiful panel out of this. You can use obviously whatever fabrics you need. It just takes one 24 by width of fabric panel for the center. We have other panel patterns available. You can check them out on our website. I will have the link in the website listed here just on the bottom of the screen. So that is what's new on the Pew for this week. We are just before Memorial Day. Remember, we do ship out. I will be checking things, and the post office doesn't run on Monday, but if you order over the weekend, I will get things out first thing in the morning on Tuesday. So thanks for tuning in today.